And what is up, guys? Your boy Raven here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're going to talk about Cinderace with Libero ability, and this is a deck that caught me by surprise. That was suggested by I think that was Wishmaster or Ostrolux, Interlux. Lux, definitely at the Lux at the end, and I was like reluctant to just make that deck to start creating it live. I was like, man, I'm not that sure about Libero. We had a shot at this deck with Chandelier. It didn't work, quite bad, deleted it, and then I tried it with Inteleon, and this made this deck one of like the most fun deck to play in the current era. That's what I think. A lot of fun, and this is due to Libero ability, which says when you switch, you put back 2 energies from your discard pile onto your Cinderace, and of course that's 190 flash striker. Huge attack, huge damage, and definitely a lot of fun. But hey, how are you gonna do it? Well, it's a great question. You do have recycled energy that you always have on your Cinderace, and you just keep on switching in between. Of course, you have to get to stage 2, because that is a stage 2. Well, we do play Inteleon, right? We do play Inteleon for shady dealings, to search for that trainer cards, to get the pieces of the deck and start attacking. But let's take a look at the whole deck, because it's really simple. It's a really simple deck, but it's a lot of fun, and you will see that in the gameplay portion of the video. So we do have one Heatran GX, and he is, well, not mainly for the hot burn GX, but he's also for the steaming stomp. I rarely use it, but it's like a really nice last resort type of deal in this deck. Then we have a line of 4-4 Scorbunny, Rabbit, and Cinderace. We do play 2 Shackles for fresh squeeze, so to put that energy into a discard pile early on, so as early as we can get Cinderace, we can start switching, we can start attacking for 190. Then we have line of 2-2 Sobble, Drizzle, and Inteleon. And Drizzle is really important here because he also searches for the trainer card, and many times it's going to be research, Professor's Research. It's going to be rare candy, anything like that, anything that helps you get to the Cinderace. And of course you want to have at least 2 Cinderaces on your bench and just switch in between. Then we got 33 trainer cards, and you will see they are pretty consistent, so you will not need anything like escape boards or free treat. No, with this amount of trainer cards, with this set of trainer cards, I never had a problem with the switching. So we got 3 incenses, we've got 4 Pokegears 3.0 with 2 Pokemon communications. Then we got 4 quick balls, of course, for the early game with 3 rare candies. Then we got 4 switches. You have to play 4 switches. 1 Shrine of Punishment that will help you tremendously against like ADP decks or anything like that. Then we got 2 Cynthias, because I don't always want to discard things, so Cynthia is a great option here. 2 Malo and Lanas to heal and switch, right? You can always heal your Cinderace that has 170 HP, and then get that retreat and charge another one that's from your bench due to Libero ability. 3 Professor's Researches, 2 Rosas, so if something gets knocked out you actually get it back. What is a really key component is a giant bomb, and that's a great against ADPs, against many heavy hitters. It's a great tool to even stop them from attacking. And we've got 3 recycle energies with 5 fire type energies, and 5 literally is more than enough for that deck to be amazing. So let's now go to the gameplay portion of the video, and you will see how amazing this deck is and how it's so much fun to play. I mean, I can't stop smiling because the deck is so much fun. Let's get descriptions. It's just again, like, I'm doing a lot of this meta-analysis. Like, I know, again, when you play a lot of something, you kind of know what are like good supporters, right? Like, what are the good supporters, which ones are, well, not really working that well, and you have this like basic understanding on of what is a lost zone. Lost zone is literally over here where I have my mouse, and this means that you can't get any cards back that are put in there. They are just lost. They're gone. No more. Right, so this is one of those things. Right, let's discard the energy. Inteleon. So, it's the Reshizard deck. Nice. And Reshizard, right? Reshizard, comes out as a whole deck May 22nd. Yeah. I mean, you can't, again, there are decks that are putting stuff into a Lost Zone, but mainly if you want to play with a Lost Zone, that is a control deck, and Girafari, where you want to outsource your opponent, which is, again, not as easy to pull off. If you want to play, that was to have 12 supporter cards in Lost Zone, from your opponent's side, let me tell you, really hard. It's not an easy task, it's really hard. Yeah, it really is. Okay. Shuckle. I mean, yeah, like Lost March, and again, any control that uses Girafarig to outsource. But that is like it. There's some cards, yeah. So Zacian and Bisharp. Can't recall its name. Oh, you're talking about Blazephalon GX. So it's not really like a move that works with, but it's a move that puts the energy. So like once you're putting the energy there, you can't get it back. So you have to be really careful with your resources and what you're doing, to be honest. Okay, Rosa. So that's Cinderace, that's a Candy, and that's Energy. Hey Prey, good morning. How's it going, mate? Hello. How we doing? Alright, so now we got, literally what we wanted, right? Yes, so I'm bringing those two energies back right now. There we go. So we are at this position. That's just in case. And a knockout. So I know if I'm going to discard a recycle is going to come back to my hand. Slowking puts one card from opponent's hand into a Lost Zone. Yeah, oh yeah. Also that, but there's a bit more work with him. But that's true, he also puts it in a Lost Zone. Alright, so we got a balloon. And a sword. Alright, so he just passed. Great. Research. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is looking really good right now. Besides the fact that I kind of messed it up a bit, so I'm gonna have to find a switch. It's a Candy. And communication. Right, yeah. Candy and communication, why not? Okay, so this is retreat. Two energies, 1, 2. Does they switch? Two energies, 1, 2. Oh, I love it. This looks a lot better than I thought. Let's take a look what we got in here. Interesting, I do have a hit run just in case, but I'm gonna get a drizzle for next turn. You know, this is just a drizzle for next turn. Flash Striker. Alright. There we go. So we got the, we got the synergy running, we got the combo running. Really good. I feel really good about it. Okay, my internet is slow when it comes to the video. I mean, I can see, alright. So, good morning, Prey. How are we doing today? How are we feeling? Hope you're feeling great. Bead? Sure. For those who want to exchange my, Sure. Yes, Cinderace retreat cost is 1. That is correct. No, but if I would retreat, I mean, I can go for a switch, though. Yeah, I feel like you see, I messed it up a bit. Yeah, I should have played a little bit differently. So wait, can you show me the deck after the match? The one that I'm playing? It's gonna be at some point on YouTube, so don't worry. It's gonna be there on YouTube at some point. We're still testing it. 20 to 30 more minutes. Yeah, I tried. Exactly. Well, so I'm not playing right now Shackle just because, it will not use. Hey Nate, how's it going, mate? How's it going? Oh, right, so I played against this deck yesterday at our league. A little bit different, but still with this Sableye, which I thought it was kind of funny to see that particular one. Come on, Scorbunny, there we go. Pokegear. Nothing. Oh boy. I just want to keep that recycle energy in my hand. It's all good. So yeah, so if that will be knocked out, he's dealing 8 damage counters right over here. This is one of those like really interesting, cards to stall during those first few turns, and that's a dark box actually. A deck that we all thought it's dead. Okay, let me get Subble, because I've got an Incense, so I'll still get the evolution over here. Let's go up. I mean, but they are not working on GXs, right? So you have to work here. But I don't think he's coming back. Yeah, I don't think, you know, it's coming back. You might see him online, but I don't think, you know, he's gonna make those like huge tournaments. I mean, maybe just a dark card person, but it requires you to have, you know, energy in hand. I mean, it's like a deck that you will see at League Challenges. At League Cups, nowhere near like top 8, that's what I would say. But I might be wrong, you know, and that might be, you know, the next big thing. You never know, to be quite honest with you. You never know. So I might be wrong, actually. Revan, are you playing Standard right now? Standard, yes, I'm playing versus Standard format, yes. Why? Pass. I played TCG back in 2014-2015, but never even defeated the Fire-type trainer in a single-player mode, so stopped playing after a day. Yeah. I mean, it happens. It just, you know... It's all good, mate. It happens. Okay, so I'm just taking Shrine and Candy. I mean, he's letting me develop my board, so I'm not gonna, you know... I'm not gonna rush it. Shrine. Pokegear. I'm deciding, you know, rushing is not the best thing to do, so Cynthia, we're gonna take an easy approach. Right. Like, you know, right now I know he's just hitting for that giant bomb, so... And here. There we go. Just taking it a little bit easier. Sure, one wing, sure, mate. So yeah, just, you know, sometimes taking a step back, playing a little bit slower is not a bad idea, especially when, you know, when you have those stage 2s and you have to develop your board. And like, he has to start attacking at a certain point. He knows that. Well, there we go, I can just switch. Pokegear, let's take a look. So Heatran is not really needed in this matchup, so we can just discard it. There we go. Recycle energy, perfect. Pokemon communication, so I can actually get myself. Oh, alright, so yeah, another Cinderace then. So I wanted to have another Sobble, but, you know, so this means he's priced, which is fine. We've got a switch, we've got 2 Cinderaces, you know, recycle energy all over the place. This is a really good spot to be in right now. 190 damage, Shrine of Punishment working, you know, energies, yeah, sure, they can go. Just like, honestly, really good spot. Oh, he's gonna heal. Sure. I'm so confused now, forget it. I mean, like, again, you know, this is not a huge amount. And we got a knockout as well. Alright, that's kind of what I wanted to say, to be honest. Because this means I can bring back the energy, I can play the giant bomb again, I can play Sobble, you know, there's so many options, and I'm getting rid of like one of his attackers, because I was a bit scared that he's gonna go and play Sableye. But him not playing it was great for me. Yeah, like he's right now going for that Sobble, which, you know, sure. But I'm like really 2 knockouts away from winning the game, so I'm not even like stopping. Well, I'm gonna browse the deck. It's always good to browse the deck. Malo and Lana, Bomb. I mean, Malo and Lana, you know, I might get it. Why not? Yep, Zoroark, that is my YouTube channel. And a Flash Striker. Do you remember the cards used to stay behind the card on the playmat? Dude, it was so long ago, I don't remember that. And you know, circles are a lot easier to say than that. And well, you still attach, excuse me, you still attach it IRL like that. From bench to active, yeah. I mean, there's like literally. Look at that. Just a nice switch. That's a heal. This is amazing. GG, GG, GG. Who would have thought? I mean, who would have thought it's going to be such a cool deck to play? I like it. I genuinely like it. That might be a deck for Friday Night Pokemon. Alright, Pookie. So most difficult thing in the game. I would say, hey Keira, I would say Jirachi. Would you like to go first? Yeah. I would say Jirachi. But it's definitely out there, right? You know, at the top. There you go, Chris. You can add Guzman Hala to search for special energy and some item that had free treat. Yeah, we can always do that, but you know, I feel like, you know, with Drizzle, alright, can you know, I'm glad you're using a lot of those highlight messages, but relax on those, right? Relax. We all want to have a wonderful time here. Okay. Alright, let's get Sobble. And pass. Yeah, that's true. You know, it is kind of a way of showing, you know, which ones are slower and faster, but also, you know, it has to come with the balance of the game itself. Because, like, you know, we can say Zapdos is pretty fast, right? But he has 2 retreat costs, you know, and the reason is, you know, because the card would be brutal if there would be, you know, only 1 retreat cost, or none, right? So I feel like it's a mix of both. Okay, so Fiona, Malamar. Of course, Ink's now, but sure did. And it's gone. Okay. Let's search for a trainer card and... Alright, I'm grabbing Cynthia. So I know I still have like 3 of them in the deck, so that's why I'm just gonna go with research next turn. I just didn't want, you know, to lose Rosa's research. You know, there are a few key cards. That's why I went with Cynthia. Alright, chaotic swell. And of course, let's not forget that you guys can have 5% discount on any code you purchase on Professor Oak. It's right there, the link is in the chat, and if it's on YouTube, in the description as well. And yeah, speaking of YouTube, bam, that's the link. Beautiful link. That is a, so that feathers are currency on the channel. That you can trade, you can gamble, you can enter giveaways with, so many things. So many things. Yeah, so just as I said, right? You can gamble with them. You can enter giveaways. You know, you can get some codes. So many things. You know, you can duel someone. But some say mostly gambling. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't have enough in my discard pile. So he's gonna knock out Scorbunny. I'm fine with it. To a certain degree, I would not want him to do that, but it could have been a lot worse. You know, it could have been a lot worse. Sure, take a rabbit. Take Mr. Boot. Wouldn't it be funny if he would not had, you know, the energy in his hand? He would leave the rabbit. I would be a really happy person if that's what would happen, but yeah, there goes Cynthia. He might have it. Now he's going for that energy, searching for that energy. And it is, that was a draw energy. Yes, 160. Sure. Right, Scorbunny. Come on. Book a gear. You know what, I know this is not doing a lot, but at least I will be able to get myself a knockout if I'm going to draw the energy. So, that's a research. I've got the energy. I've got an incense. There we go. And we've got a switch. That is going to be a pretty nice turn. Okay. Incense, and I'm gonna grab myself Inteleon. There we go, so we've got Inteleon, beautiful Inteleon. So let me think now. I mean, I do have a Rosa in my hand. So I'm just gonna grab Quick Ball. Or I can go Giant Bomb. But I also do have a Rosa. You know what? Yeah, like we're gonna go like that. Right, Shaco with an energy drink. So you're gonna drink a bit. There we go. And a Flash Striker. 190, beautiful 190 damage. Gorgeous, gorgeous damage. The text is hurting the eye. Oh, it got really dark on the way. Why are you not telling me that it really got dark? You see... Ah, there we go. There we go. Why you were not telling me that, you know, the camera got really dark? Couldn't see. So you're a vampire and you like dark places. Now you know. Ugh, now you know. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, because this is a knockout here on the Cinderace, right? So what I'm gonna go, yeah, Jet PS, Shackle active, energy to my hand. I'm gonna play Rosa. You see? Okay, yes. 1, 2. So that's 1. I mean, I would have to go for another attacker. Well, that's gonna take a while. What does Giant Bomb do? A great question. So if I'm gonna get attacked by 180 or more, it leaves damage there. But you know what, like I'm thinking right now, I'm genuinely thinking about retreating. You know what, we'll say, I have an idea for a hit run. So I do genuinely have idea for a hit run, and well, so then you would have, you know, EXs, you still have Vs, VMAXs, Prisms, tag teams, you know, just so many others. Like, the game has to, you know, it has to go forward, it has to develop, so it's not gonna, you know, be stale. And you can see that, you know, after playing like for, you know, 3 months, you will see that you want the new set already, like you want everything new. Hey Potato, how's it going, dude? Hello, good morning. But I do like that Cinderace. This is a really cool deck. School. Nice. So how's school today? Yeah, but our one started what? Or is it gonna start like what, in a month or so? I don't know. When we have a time change. I mean, you can't give him enough energy to one shot because I mean, like, I was not trying to one shot. I was trying to stall the game a bit. So, you know, that was something that I kind of wanted to do, but all right. Flash Striker. Last week. Oh, okay. So last weekend of March. All right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to attack him next turn for 130 or 120 or 50 with the GX, and then next turn what I wanted to do, right? Finish it off with Cinderace. So like that was what I kind of wanted to do, but as you can see, it didn't happen at all. Alright, come on. Well, that's a GG. That is a GG, unfortunately. Okay, so just to explain to you, Lucario is around 3 years old. 2 to 3. That's the reason. It keeps you playing with new cards, unfortunately, and you know, you just can't be like, oh Lucario, go with, you know, there's a GX Lucario Melmel, for example, so you can go play with that. And yeah, like it was a good game, it was a close game, and definitely I liked the deck. I do like that deck, and you know, he turned a bit techy. With his, you know, capacity of 250 actually, you know, in terms of GX. But the idea is really cool. But I've heard a lot of people right now just charging into playing those Legends of Runeterra. Yeah. Like, you know, it's just one of those things that, you know, you can't really avoid. No and no. I don't have enough copies of it. Yeah. So he healed, that's a GG. But the game was good. Like, and there you have it. That was a Cinderace deck with Inteleon, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I did enjoy it. So I think it's the most fun deck to play in the current standard format. What do you guys think about it? Leave a comment down there below, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. You can always click that join button to become a Pokemon Couple family, and of course, you know, don't forget to check me out live on Twitch as Raven Called Snatch. I'll say thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. Goodbye and good night, and take this deck to your league and have some fun there. Raven loves you. Mwah. Take care. Bye.